I am Ruth the Truth Torres. Let's talk about having living wages and protecting workers' rights.
When you're on my webpage and you see this pink text, that means that it's a link that you can click on to see the facts and support for everything I say. Living wages, that is the amount of money that a family needs to earn in order to afford basic living expenses. Did you know that living wages far exceed the national minimum wage of $7.25 an hour, which hasn't changed since 2009? Did you know Texas is one of 20 states still paying the minimum wage instead of the $20 an hour living wage needed for an adult with no kids to afford basic living costs? 2023, we saw significant gains for worker rights, but there is still much to be done. As a human resources consultant, I know that after being hired, most people only interact with HR when they are in trouble, like getting fired or laid off. But I am an advocate for worker rights with over 25 years of experience as a strategic problem solver and change agent, addressing root issues for the mutual benefit of workers and businesses, because businesses are more profitable when they take good care of their workers. That's why I support increasing the national minimum wage to $15 an hour, plus living wages based on each market, so families can afford groceries and a safe, stable home. Ethical businesses make sure workers are well cared for and share in the profits their work enables. Those should receive preference in government contracts. I support protecting the Right to Organize Act with a few potential amendments to include workers outsourced within 18 months prior, and that organizers receive equal time, access, and resources to respond if a company uses anti-union tactics, including company email, captive audiences, etc. I support the Public Service Freedom to Negotiate Act because teachers and first responders like police and firefighters, these civil servants deserve the right to negotiate fair compensation and work environment. I support protecting public sector employees' pay, rights, and benefits, and I oppose frontline federal employees' pay freezes and benefit cuts. Before any government worker cuts or government shutdowns, the first ones who need to experience a shutdown and a pay cut is the congressional reps that fail to work for the American people. That's why I also oppose at-will employment for federal service jobs. I support policies that provide status protections for immigrant workers, because it's not fair for migrant workers to work and not get paid. It's modern day slavery. And so many migrant workers, they don't stand up, report anything, or fight for their pay because they're more afraid of being deported. The people of District 5 deserve living wages and worker rights to be able to work and care for our families.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. Please connect on social media, subscribe to the newsletter, and sign up to volunteer on the Get Involved page above. I look forward to connecting with you and seeing you vote for Ruth the Truth Torres for U.S. Congress, Texas District 5, allowing me to work for the policies you deserve.